Okay, I hope that you're like really ready for just like a bunch of website content featuring Mickey Mouse, skeleton Mickey Mouse. Just got this at Target, love it. Okay, so anyways, what are the top 4 reasons why you should be doing website audits just as often as you can? 1, it helps you find technical issues. So like if you're thinking of like 404 redirects and broken links and things like that too, if you're auditing your website and you're understanding what it looks like on the back end and backlinking and all that stuff like that too, you're going to be able to figure out if there's something broken. You're going to be able to figure out if a button's not working. You're going to be able to figure out if you can put on your consumer, your audience hat. You're going to figure out maybe where there's areas of your website that are just simply not user friendly. It's also going to allow you to check your SEO. Now, if you do an SEO research like before and then you're ensuring that everything's kind of correct on your site and things are updated accordingly and you're consistently updating it like with blogs or whatever too, this is more of a pulse check, right? But if it's been a while since you've really done any of those things, you're not into blogging, you don't do it or whatever, it's about high time, even if maybe you did it 6 or 8 months ago, it's time for you to go back and look at your SEO and look at your competitors' SEO and figure out what it is people are searching, how they're searching, why they're searching, what are you coming up for? People also ask, right? Like, what does that look like so that your SEO is as strong as it can be and that you're ranking for things that you actually want to rank for? It also helps you identify and ensure that your website is safe. There are far too many websites out there that I go to that I'm like, this doesn't even have your like SSL certificate isn't even like up to date or installed, or you even have one. Like there's no lock at the top of where the website URL pops up, right? Where are the areas of your website that aren't secure? Are you taking people's information? Is that form secure? Do you know that it's secure? Are you kind of on the same side of that? If you have a place where you take people's information, like, are you getting it? Is the form being forwarded to the right people? Is it getting stuck in spam, right? That's not necessarily your website, but that can help you understand, are you getting everything you're supposed to? And also, is your website secure and is it safe for people to use? And then, I mean, like the last one's like, user experience and what's your competition doing? And does your website seem fresh? And is it in line with what you're seeing for websites out there and the other, in your competition in your same industry, right? Like, does your website look and feel like your industry? Does it look and feel like your brand? Does it have the right content on it? Is it easy to use? Again, back to the first one, is anything broken? Does it make sense, right? Because your website, like I've said before and time again, and I will probably have it engraved in my tombstone, is your website is the most important thing you own in your digital tech stack, right? You actually own that. You're beholden to whatever the algorithms want to do and whatever social media wants to do. And honestly, any of the social media platforms out there could just close up tomorrow and then you'd be shit out of luck, right? Everything that you had on there and all of the impressions and the followings and this and that and the other, right? All of that would be gone and you can't get that back. You also can't say LinkedIn went away tomorrow and you were like, oh, well, I hear all the stats from LinkedIn. Well, if the platform was irrelevant, it doesn't really matter, right? The internet is not going anywhere. Search engines, they're not going anywhere. People finding information online, validating your business by looking for your website, even if it's just like, hey, does this business exist and does it say what it's like, does it do what it says it does, right? That validation. You own your website. You iterate on your website. You can drive traffic to your website. There's so many things that you can do with your website that's where it's so important to understand that you need to take care of that like it's a baby.